list, everything. All right, so now here's our treble clef, okay? And if I have three notes here, F, A, and C, the idea is that this is an F major chord, okay? So to take this further is that if I were to put here A, C, and F, this is also an F major chord. If I were to put C, F, and then A up top, this is also an F major chord. Because the idea is that no matter what inversion it's in, no matter what, it will always be an F major chord. Now, you're probably saying to yourself, so how would you write that out, the different chords having different bass notes and top notes and things like that? The idea is that you have to tell a person what you want the bottom note to be, the performer, the composer, the engraver, the producer, whoever. So if this is my F major chord right here, clearly F is on the bottom. Okay, can you see that? F is on the bottom. So when I write out my F major chord right here, it's simply saying that you assume that the F's on the bottom. This, you would write out F major over A. Okay? Okay, so it's saying that F major and then A is on the bottom. If I were to write here F major over F, or no, F major over C, and here we have now, it's saying that C's on the bass, on the bottom of those chords. Okay, so I think that's important too, that people understand all that stuff. Let's go back to the questions and see if the peeps have anything that they want me to tackle. So wait a minute, let's keep going up. Root is the bottom. So okay, face is okay. Yes, that's what happens when you write it fast. Yeah, face is a space. Absolutely. Inversions are backwards. Right? What do you mean backwards? No, there's nothing backwards about inversions. Yo, what's up, Randman? Just made a conclusion there's way too much. Okay. So thanks, well, I'm getting confused with the G chord. I was getting confused with the G chord. Yeah. So that if I write a G chord on the piano, or and that it works out the same with the piano too. So that when I go to play piano, if I write a G chord out, okay, here's my G chord. And how would I write that out? Okay, or what if I wanted the bass note to be E? It would be a G chord with an E on the bass, instead of this. Okay, so how would I write that out? By the way, the second one was a sus chord. Didn't mean for that to happen. So this one would be something like this. Okay, so the idea is that I would simply write out, hey, Walt, play your G chord, just like normal, but make sure that the E is on the bottom. And that's it. It's just that simple. Okay, so, or I can find the low E and keep the high E, G. Yes. Yes. G major 7, G, B, D, F sharp. Do I flatten? Oh, wait. Okay, James on top has a question here. G major 7 is G, B, D, and F sharp. Yes. Do I flatten the high E from G to F sharp and keep the G on the first E? Oh, the idea is that you can do anything. It doesn't matter. That's a great question. It doesn't matter which one you flatten. You can flatten any G. You can have F sharp on the bass, you can have the F sharp on the top. It doesn't matter. The idea is that there has to be an F sharp somewheres within that chord. It could be, you don't even have to be playing the chord. Maybe the trumpet player is playing the F sharp. But in the air, somewhere in the air, creates that F major 7. All right, what about both G's to F sharp and have the open G? That's fine. You could have there can be 50 vocalists, let's say 100-person choir. 97% of those people, 97% of those people can sing an F sharp. One person can sing the A, and one person can sing a B, another one D, and then another one G, and 96 people sing the F sharp. It doesn't matter. As long as you can hear the G, B, and the D, then it creates an F or a G major 7 chord. And the idea is you'd say, well, the F sharp would be overbearing. It would be overbearing, but maybe you want that sound. But it doesn't matter. It's still, yeah, it's up to the composer. Comfortability. Yeah, but yeah. And listen, if your F sharp is a melody line, like if you gave, if you put the melody in the bass, if you put the, it's like if you just did a bunch of this different stuff, it wouldn't really. Yeah, I mean, the idea is that that's what makes it amazing, is that you can do whatever you want. Kind of break the rules a little bit. So, but yeah, if you did all that, had 90 people singing F sharp, one person sing a G, one person sing a D, one person sing a B, it would still be, no matter what, a G major 7. Always. Always. So are there any other questions about that? Because if not, then I'm going to stop this. And I hope that answered a lot of questions about the idea of inversions and things like that. Although your question right there was more about harmony, which is fine. Inversions have to do with harmony. Well, what does key mean, like key of E, but the chords are the same in all different keys? Okay, that's a good question. I'm going to get to that. Let's do that one next. All right, guys, stay well. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and comment. And also, subscribe to my Twitter, the mailing list, RSS feeds. Check out my Rev 3 show. Talk to these peeps here. And check us out. All right, guys. Peace. Oh, look, now they're throwing down links.